I wonder what that is, actually. Now that I noticed that there's something else here.
This alien construction takes readings of mental activity. It also activates manufacturing equipment related to security and includes a short-distance transportation device.
So that's how it does it. It's a replicator. It replicates what we think and takes the biggest nemesis that we have and constructs a sort of security droids out of that to stop people from coming in here. Interesting. That's how it works. Very, very interesting.
This alien construction takes reading. This control panel.
Got anything?
There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
Yeah, the ensign is fine. Is there anything else I can do? Can I... No, I can't do anything with that. Nothing with that. Spock, got any insight?
Logically, the machinery is sustaining some type of life in suspended animation. If we can reactivate the machines, then we may be able to meet its creators.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I wonder who or what constructed all this.
I believe I'm in the right track of trying to activate this by using the sliders. But I don't know how this really works. What is the combination that I need to do here? I'm gonna try anything I can.
Nothing happens.
So let's try this.
Nothing happens.
That didn't work. That should do it.
Nothing happens.
Ah, crap. And go!
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Well,
Nothing
that's a
happens.
combination that I tried already. Nah, forget it. I don't know how I could even do the Eclipse thing. I mean, Enterprise is not a big ship. And we cannot really create moons.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Nothing to report. So... Why aren't you walking out of here? Thank you. Okay, he's gone back. Let's go back and see what he has, if he has any insight on the situation. I mean, surely the man has some kind of information for us before the whole mountain collapsed on him. He ain't here. He ain't here. And still I don't trust you, Mr. Gold-Leg Man. Maybe he's in the lab, recuperating from his injuries. No, he's not here either.
An old-fashioned computer.
It seems to be some kind of simulation on the lunar eclipse. I was saying moon and lunar at the same time, so it was lunar eclipse.
I never dreamed that Starfleet would be...
You get no response.
I don't want to talk to the monitor, I want to use it.
Mr. Spock, see what you can dig up from that old-fashioned computer terminal.
Maybe we can get some information about the lunar eclipse. And there's something that we can do about
Captain,
it.
this appears to be a model of the Earth. Notice how it models a proper situation for a total eclipse.
Total eclipse of the heart, maybe?
Captain, this appears to be a model of the...
So can we now ask him about it?
I never dreamed...
This study represents a man with a...
So how do we use that information to our benefit then?
Do I look like a pointy-eared, green-blooded, know-it-all alien?
No, but you look like an old grumpy man who knows everything about that there is about medicine. Does that help? Well, there is nothing else we can...
You are interested in my little museum of curiosities?
Yes, I actually am.
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me.
No, it's not.
Yes, tell us about these things. Where did you find all this? Yes, tell us about these things.
I enjoy talking about these treasures.
Then do tell.
Shall I go into
Well, not the whole history about them.
mineral specimens, meteorite, fossil shells, skull of a small alien animal, twist of metal? Or would you rather move on to something else? Minerals, meteorite, fossil shell, meteorite.
I will go with the meteorite for now.
I believe this is evidence of the cataclysm which destroyed the moon of Pollux 5 eons past.
Aha, I knew it.
I've constructed a theoretical model based on analysis of the planet's rings of what things might have been like. I think that the moon, like Earth's moon, would have made a total eclipse of the sun possible. I would have liked to have seen that. For conditions making a perfect total eclipse are rare in the universe. Our God creates great wonders.
Yeah, the God works in mysterious ways, as they always say. Huh. So, the simulation of the Earth's moon is similar to what they would have had if their moon hadn't been destroyed so long ago. How are we gonna replicate that?
Shall I go into mineral specimens?
Sure.
True curiosities, nothing more. I think they're very pretty, don't you?
Oh, there's the purple and the green rock.
Shall I go into mineral specimen? Meteor, fossil shell, skull of a small alien animal.
Actually, I'm a little curious about that.
The skull of a modern Silati, the largest creature native to this planet. Yeah, about the size of a house cat from Earth.
Uh-huh.
The Silatis combine a rather insectoid pattern with four-legged reptilian form, including praying mantis-like forelimbs.
What? Damn. That animal sounds nasty.
Shall I go into...
I mean, mantis forelimbs. And lizard-like legs. Yeah. That sounds like a very dangerous animal to find.
minerals?
You should be careful.
Meteorite, fossil shells. One of the oldest forms I've seen on this planet. Our God makes beautiful things indeed.
So does ours with troglodytes and others.
Shall I go into
And dinosaurs.
mineral specimen? Twist of metal.
Tell us about that.
This chunk of rock is a greatly weathered example of a vanadium tungsten alloy, which doesn't occur naturally. It is my best evidence that the area was previously inhabited.
Well, especially if it is vanadium tungsten alloy, then yeah, somebody must have been here before. Very fascinating, as Spock would say.
Shall I go in mineral specimen, or would you rather? Very well. I can't imagine why, but if you have a further interest in any of this, take what you like. But please remember to return my treasures when you're done with them.
Sure. I'll remember to do that.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do. There is nothing at the moment for me to do there. Mr. Spock, see what you can dig up from that...
Captain, this appears to be a mark.
Okay, so we found out that he's been studying the lunar eclipse. It's gonna be very I was just thinking of how we're gonna accomplish this task. And also, hello there, Brendry. I see in your chat, I just been like Grey Wolf says, concentrating on the game. Now, how are we gonna take care of this business? We need to create a lunar eclipse. But how are we going to do it? That's the problem.
I never dreamed that Starfleet would be interested in...
You get no response.
And he won't talk to us. Yeah, I don't know how to get the dialogue.
Real comfortable.
Yeah, you said that already. I don't know how to get the dialogue about the lunar eclipse. Yes, I seriously want to know how we are going to get a lunar eclipse done.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Well, I want to report that could you shade off the sun with the Enterprise, although that's quite impossible to do. Just a small shadow to, cast upon the mountain that it resembles of a lunar eclipse. No.
Brother Kandre was...
Yeah, he still is. He's alive.
Captain, a Crodnic...
It is.
I believe this may be...
Just thinking to myself, don't mind me.
Just thinking to myself. Maybe if Kirk just mooned the machine. Well, maybe that will work. You never know. It's gonna be a full moon tonight. But it's gonna be full moon, not a lunar eclipse. That's a totally different thing. That's what they say when people moon you. It's gonna be a full moon tonight. I really don't know. I'm a little bit stuck here. I'm gonna think a little more. I mean, putting the switches on the proper setting.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Oh well. But I couldn't pick up anything from here. But then again, I didn't have the pickup icon. I'm dumb.
The glass case is locked. You fail to obtain... The glass case is locked.
Can you open this for us, please?
You are interested in my little museum of curiosities?
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask. Where did you find all this?
Here and there. Much of it was brought to me by others exploring widely.
Okay.
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me. Yes, tell us. It looks like a pile of junk if you ask me. Yes, tell us about these things. Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me.
I wonder what this is gonna do.
Everything of this world is secondary to the perfection of the next, Captain.
How very profound of you.
There is nothing at the moment from... Mr. Spock, see what you can dig up from...
I don't want Spock
There's
to...
nothing at the moment from me to...
I don't want Spock to go there
Captain,
anymore. I know what it is.
There is nothing at the moment from me to...
Can I pick up some of this junk?
The glass case is locked.
Ensign, can you open this glass? No? Spock? Could you?
I fail to see the logic.
Actually, McCoy, distract the man for a second.
He's in fine physical and mental condition, Jim.
I was hoping that we would talk to the man, so you could distract him.
I never dreamed.
Well, what happens next?
Good question there, Kirk. Good question. How do I get that piece out of there? I really, really think that is the key. We need the piece of meteorite that is the moon. Peace. Let's try again.
You are interested in my little museum of...
Looks like a pile of junk if you... Yes, tell us about these things.
I enjoy talk. Shall I go into minerals, fossils, meteorite? I believe this is evidence of the cataclysm which destroyed the moon of Shall I go into minerals, or would you... Very well. I can't imagine what... You are interested in...
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask. Yes, tell us about. Where did you find all this?
Here and there.
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me. Yes, tell us about...
I enjoy... Shall I go in minerals,
Blah,
meteorite?
blah,
I believe this is evidence of the cataclysm.
blah.
Shall I go into minerals, or would you rather... Very well.
So now I can pick them up? That's how it works. Okay. Which one of these is the, that's the metal. That's the skull. That's the shell. But which one of these is the moon piece? I'm guessing this. Maybe.
You tinker with it, but do nothing significant. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Spock?
Nothing happens.
No.
Nothing happens.
I'm not even sure if I got the right...
Pretty rock specimens.
Oh, these are just rock specimens. So I didn't even get the right specimen out of here. This is the one I need, I guess. Maybe.
A common-looking meteorite, about the size of a fist.
Ah, there it goes. Anyway, I got the stone now. So now maybe we can use the moon, the meteorite, to create a moon. I just didn't realize that after I have talked to the guy I have to get the, I can get the moon rock.
Nothing happens.
Okay, it doesn't go there.
Nothing happens.
Doesn't go there.
Nothing happens.
What the hell am I supposed to do? I don't get it.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
It doesn't go in there.
Nothing happens.
Okay, let's think. If you cannot use it on the machine itself. How do we use it for our benefit?
I never dreamed that...
You can have these
The
back.
old man carefully returns the items to his cabin.
Bless you for returning my things.
You're welcome. Did you also take the moon rock? No, he didn't.
You tinker with it, but do nothing significant.
Yeah, because I'm not a scientist, it's just a captain.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
What am I supposed to do with this thing? I cannot even use it on the machine. It's machines on anything. God damn, this game is... I'm kidding. Thanks, Spidey. You're good at this. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I did at some point putting it all into minimum to shut it off, but nothing happened even when I did this. But you never know. It might work.
Welcome to our home. Thank you for repairing our Somnambutron.
That's how you did it. You just slide them so they're at 0. And it worked. And then we got a... Didn't he mention something of a cat-like animal with the praying mantis limbs? So he was talking about these creatures. The Nauyans or something. And that's a TARDIS. A weird-looking TARDIS, but that's a TARDIS.
Stop. You're trespassing on Federation territory.
No, they're not.
I welcome you on behalf of the United Federation of Planets. Who are you? Where you come from? We did fix your machine. Can we write the repair bill off against rent on this land? Stop. I welcome you on behalf of the...
We call ourselves Nowians. Thousands of years ago, we saw that meteor impacts were going to cause an ice age. We created this huge underground shelter to preserve our race, keeping us in suspended animation until the planet had recovered. We programmed the machinery to revive us at the next eclipse, but we did not count on the destruction of our moon.
Wait a minute. So you saw that meteor impacts were going to cause an ice age, but you didn't think about that the meteorites would actually hit the moon and destroy it? You didn't think of a backup plan for it? You know, I mean, I don't know how time works here, but lunar eclipses can happen quite often. At least to us it happens quite often. More often than we think. Yeah. These are not as smart as they think they are.
Some advanced civilization.
Indeed.
Perhaps you can tell us about the demons. Some advanced civilization. Perhaps you can tell us about the demons.
The demons, as you call them, are created by a machine designed to keep intruders away from our sleep chambers. It pulls from the minds of any approaching creature their most feared enemy and produces replicas to scare them away.
As I thought.
For you and your crew, it was Klingons. For the Tellarite, a wolf demon. And for the other humans, a demon from their religion. On behalf of my people, thank you for waking us. I will turn off the machinery which creates our guardians, so that they no longer bedevil those with whom we now share our home.
But how would you know to call the apparitions that came from our minds to be Klingons when must be the first time you have met us? I mean, seriously, how do they even know all this information if they've been sleeping for thousands of years? Or maybe I missed something when he said the first time. Or maybe they are telepaths themselves, not by nature. They're telepaths. I'll just go with that. Mind reading. Yeah, I'll just go with that.
Oh, whoa! Alas! The key is missing. I can do nothing. Even we will suffer the attacks of our own guardians unless the key can be found. I implore you, if you can help, please do so.
You're missing a key, huh? Well, could you tell us what the key looks like?
The alien emerged from this metal chamber.
The TARDIS.
The alien is humanoid with green reptilian skin. It appears unarmed.
Well, unless you call the mandibles here weaponry. It has natural weaponry.
Have you found the key?
No, but I would like to ask you what it looks like.
Fascinating. This life form may represent what would have happened had the dinosaurs of your Earth not become extinct.
They would have evolved into smaller lizard-like creatures. Maybe. But I don't think so.
Perhaps we should try to communicate with the alien.
I have already done that.
What is that?
It's a Nowian, Ensign. Haven't you been listening at all? Moron.
This life form appears to be intelligent, a new sentient race. There appears to be a resemblance between it and the Celotis, although the present forms are quite small and definitely non-sentient.
So the Celotis is actually a descendant of these creatures, but they turn dumb and feral. Makes sense, because it has been thousands of years and an ice age. Is there anything else I can do? Maybe this is the key?
Nothing happens.
Okay, that's not the key. He's not gonna tell us what the key looks like, is he? Well, let's go look for a key. I got a feeling that it might be the fragment of metal that the collection has. So let's go get it. I'm sure that is what we need. That it is the item we require. Just get in there already. Have to click like 5 times before he moves there. You can have this back.
The old man carefully returns the items to his cabinet.
Bless you for returning my things.
You're welcome. And now I need to get one more
The
thing.
glass case.
Alright, I need to talk to him first about the items.
You are interested in my little music?
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask. Yes, tell us about these things.
I enjoy. Shall I go with mineral specimen? Maybe a twist of this chunk of rock. Shall I go with mineral specimen? Oh, very well. I can't imagine.
Blah de blah de blah 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 blah. I don't want to hear anymore. Let's go get the key. Da da da. The key. I'm sure it is the key.
An old corroded twist of metal.
I wonder if I can actually clean it up a little bit. I'm sure that it needs to be done.
You tinker with it, but do not. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Any inside smoke?
Nothing happens.
No, didn't think so.
Nothing happens.
No chemicals to use. Okay, let's just go. Yeah, I've healed the guy a long time ago. Everybody's healed, and we just need to help this now young guy now. Got an interesting name for the species, Nauyan. Nauya. I hope, at least, hope that this is the key that he was talking about. So here you go, a key. Yep, it was.
You found the key. I can now turn off the machinery creating our guardians, and no more sentience shall be at risk. Surely the Holy One smiles upon us all. I
Surely.
have no way to thank you, Captain. But please carry this request from my people to yours.
Yes.
We have much ancient knowledge we can share, and we would like to join your federation. Go in peace.
Cool. We got a new ally.
I will be glad to accept your application to the Federation. We shall have a diplomatic envoy sent to make the final arrangements.
We look forward to meeting them. We also look forward to having discourse with the colonists. Farewell. May the Holy One bless you.
Live long and prosper. May the Force be with you, and all that shenanigans.
Live long and prosper.
Thank you, Mr. Spock.
Kirk to Enterprise. Beam us up, Mr. Scott.
Mission complete? I'm sure it is. Love that sound. That beaming. Love it.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Pollux 5 and evaluate your performance at 88%.
88?
You and your crew received 3 commendation points.
88%? I didn't do 100? How did I miss 12%? Let's see, I healed the guy. I helped the guy out of the rubble. Maybe I should have healed the guy who I dug out of the rubble. But if I did put bones to work on him, and he said he's fine. Let's see, I held that. Well, I don't know. 12% missing. I don't know how. No, screw you, Admiral. You don't know what troubles we went through.
The top brass at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
Thanks.
I might have known there weren't any demons.
Well, if there would have been any demons, we would have seen them. And instead we saw Klingons.
We all have demons of our own, Bones.
Indeed.
The ones we can't confront are often the hardest to deal with.
At least it wasn't able to do any kind of abstract art about our inner demons that we needed to confront. That would have been weird. But also cool. Too bad it couldn't do that.
These demons were based on fear, Captain. A human failing.
Well, what would have been yours? You do have emotions, Spock. You're half human. You don't go by just logic, you know. You do have emotions. You just don't understand them that well.
I don't know, Spock. Everything that I've ever read about demons describes them as having pointy ears.
Nice one, McCoy. Nice one. And off we go! Back to space. To our next mission.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack!
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
The USS Enterprise is to report immediately to Beta Miamid. The USS Masada has failed to report as scheduled. Determine nature of delay and take whatever measures are necessary.
Sure. We'll go explore.
Set course for Beta Miami, sir.
Yeah, I think that would be the best course.
Save new game.
Save new game. Miamid. I think that's what she said. Miamid? Yeah, Beta. Beta Miamid. That is where we are heading. It's fun. It is fun. It is fun. SpiderMwa is happy. SpiderMwa is tired. I'm gonna go to sleep happy.